You're at 8.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back for the last time to the finale of Curse of Strahd, and I am confident in saying that because I'm not doing this another week, especially since
we're done.
Especially since next weekend is Easter. Yeah. I know probably not going to be able to do it anyway.
So this is basically literally do or die.
Yeah, like I hope you guys are up for a late night because either you're dying or Strahd's dying. So let's them bones and figure it out.
Like we're not ending until everyone's dead. Someone's dead.
Before we start, I just got to say that Jason, props to you, man, for sticking with us.
Thanks, man.
So I know your schedule's this is like horrid for you. Stay.
Oh yeah, I have to get up at like 5 in the morning, sometimes 4 in the morning, depending on some things. But yeah, no fun.
And I second that. And I also want to say thank you to Alec before we even begin.
Yeah,
I know he's done a ton of work on this.
Yeah.
This lasted way longer, I think, any of us anticipated, and we really appreciate it.
I feel like
it's so funny you guys have like scoured every corner of everything that we've done until Ravenloft. We're like, let's just go straight to Strahd.
We want Strahd.
I'll take credit for that move,
which shows that you're all about ready to be done with this too. I think.
I think it's true to the characters at this point. The characters are ready to just.
I'm done with having wet feet and.
Well, I think this is really the first character for most of us that we've really got to flesh out and play. Yeah. So we know what we want now. So we kind of want to end for so we can start again and do a character.
No. So.
All right. So. I was mentioning to them before we started that since there was kind of like a bit of, I'll say politely, a confusion about what we were doing at the end of the last episode where they were entering Strahd's tomb, I figured I was going to back things up a couple seconds. So they haven't actually stepped out of the stairs into the space yet. Roll 20 is down, but just as a reminder to everyone what the tomb area looks like, I'll show you this image.
Yeah, for those that don't know, Roll20 was the website we were using for a lot of the shows. So
you could keep that up, actually, because that still would help us out.
If you want to, I certainly can.
Yeah.
How big are those blocks?
They're 5 feet. So I think it's about 50 feet wide and 25 or so feet deep, and then the 3 alcoves.
Sweet.
All right. So we are right at the middle of the stairs. They're about to take steps into the room. And the reason why I backed up is because I know at least Big Will wanted to do something before the action started. And I told him basically, like, once you step in the room, things are happening. So you wouldn't have time to take like an advantage move,
right,
or a surprise attack or anything like that. So if you want to cast any buffs or anything like that, now would be the time, because you can clearly see the coffin from where you're walking.
So we can see the coffin.
Yes, yeah. It is.
I'm just trying to think. Okay, the mic might do something given that knowledge, but
yeah, in fact,
that's something we talked about. But anyway, okay,
I can read the.
Read the description one more time.
The description of the room, if you want.
I could say, turn your head in coffin.
All right. Black marble steps descend into a dark tomb that has a vaulted ceiling 30 feet overhead. The essence of evil permeates the very air. The smell of freshly turned earth is here. Settled into the dirt on the floor is a shining black coffin of finely waxed wood. Coffin fittings are of brilliant brass, and the lid is closed. South of the coffin, there are 3 gloomy alcoves. An iron lever protrudes from the north wall, east of the tomb's entrance, which is what you already did to raise the portcullis to let you down the stairs. So,
yeah.
All right. So as soon as we start walking down the stairs and see the tomb, I immediately go for the tomb. and cast a spell on Jimbei. And the spell I cast is Enlarge Reduce. And I choose Enlarge. The target's size doubles in all dimensions, and its weight is multiplied by 8. This growth increases its size by 1 category. So you are now a large category. Which means your walking speed should increase to like 35 or something. Okay. If there isn't enough room for the target to double its size, you take up the maximum possible size in the space available. Until the spell ends, the target also has advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. The target's weapons also grow to match its new size. While these weapons are enlarged, the target's attack with them deal 1d4 extra damage.
Extra, okay.
Can I quote that one character in what is Iron Man's Rhodey? He's like, "Whoa, little guy, big now."
So, well, I was already like pretty good size. I was like almost 7 feet tall anyway. So
well, now you're 14 feet tall.
The ceilings go up to 30 feet, so you have room to grow that big.
Okay. Let me see. I'm trying to remember exactly how big I was now. Description: 6'8". So I'm now 13'6". So yeah.
So JP's engorged thanks to big.
I'm engorged.
So, Alec is a large creature, 35, 40. What's their walking speed now?
I mean, he can have 5 extra feet if that helps him.
It's not that big a room, but yeah.
Yeah, you can get to the coffin even with his current speed. So if that's where he's going.
Well, now you're even faster.
So, just in thinking about this, and you can say I have to wait if you want to, but like, if my character sees the coffin and realizes we're in the thing and sees how big this room is, he's going to immediately like use the holy symbol of Ravenkind and cast the sunlight over the top of the coffin. Like, before he even enters the room. Like, because of the size of the room, I would just put it directly over the top of the coffin.
Okay.
Will a tea bag from him crush his skull?
I will let you do both of those things. I will say, however,
I mean, you can make me wait because we didn't talk about it, but I just think.
In what order are you walking down the stairs right now?
We didn't talk about that. Apparently, Q was behind me. Typically, Crow would be in the front.
Yeah.
But I thought
Jordan and
Q
I
and I
were
were I was detecting magic, so I was probably right near the front.
Yeah.
So we were
But I mean,
waiting on you guys, though.
I figured Gesh was hiding in the back, cowering.
I figured things changed a little bit when we opened up the portcullis on that. But
yeah, we didn't talk about this.
Oh yeah, you had to use a strength check on that, right?
No, he did the mage hand on the
mage hand
on the lever.
Okay.
I guess my question is, who's standing directly next to Jimbei?
Well, I would be about beside him, a little back, going.
Given that I had I'm guessing once we knew we were in the space, given I had the sun sword and the Ravenkind thing, I was probably at the front. That's what I'm just going to say. And then somebody could have been like, Q would have been right next to me, and Jordan probably would have been right there.
And with my size, I can be in your space anyway, so I'm good to go.
So then Jordan and Crow, I want you to both make dexterity saving throws.
Keep from getting knocked over. Sorry, guys. I didn't know I was going to do that.
14.
I don't know what my bonus is, but I rolled a 1.
Okay, well, if you rolled a 1, that's real bad. So Q, because you know what's happening, you are able to move out of the way without trouble, but Jordan and Crow don't know that Jimbei is about to grow twice the size.
Neither did Jimbei.
When he suddenly enlarges, he bumps into both of them. Jordan, you just get pushed back about 5 feet because you are able to kind of keep your footing. But Crow, you are not expecting it because he's a little bit behind you and you don't even see it. And when he enlarges, he knocks you into the room.
Nice. There you go. Smart. That's a DM move right there. That's a veteran DM move. Hey TJ, good to see you, man.
Hey, TJ. Yeah, by the way, Old Wolf, thank you for always being a supporter of the show. Kachun,
Yes.
Delphia.
Yeah.
Jeff Schultz is in here.
Jeff Schultz, nice to see you. I know a few other people are usually here. Maybe hopefully they'll show up to see the end. If not, hopefully they catch a replay. Okay, so once you get knocked into the room, that's when things start happening.
Okay,
So did I get knocked prone, or did I just stumble?
You just stumbled in, but
Okay.
you're in the room by yourself, and once you are, which you already knew about this because I said it last week. The three, what look like vampire women, plunge out of the earth on the eastern wall, and
Never eat shredded wheat. Okay, so I see it at the foot of the coffin.
They're all dressed in soiled gowns and wearing dirt and crust jewelry.
Which way is east? You said they chopped on each wall. I forget which.
Yeah,
right.
It's the left one, right?
To the towards his foot of the coffin.
Yeah, the feet of the coffin, not the head of the coffin.
They're all coming up at the feet of the coffin. Okay, I just couldn't remember how we were oriented anymore.
And we need to roll initiative for that.
Okay, so I'm going to say I did, given that he surprised me with the engorged thing, I'm going to say I did not cast the sunlight yet.
Okay.
Given that he enlarged me, and then I bumped Crow into the room.
And then they jumped out. So
I'm going to say I did not, given that sequence.
Okay. I rolled a 20, not dirty.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, man.
23 with my bonus.
17.
Please beat me, Crow.
I rolled a 4.
Goddamn son of a bitch.
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
You better be getting these out of the way. I'm just telling you.
Yeah,
we're gonna need some better rolls.
I rolled a 1 plus 2.
I'm paying for last week, I think is what it is.
Yeah, I rolled a 1 plus 2. That's 3.
Will, what'd you roll?
Dirty 20 was Will.
Oh, right. Okay.
And I didn't hear JP yet, right?
17.
Okay. Oh crap! I'm going first. Unless the ladies are going first.
Okay. No, you're going first.
Okay. It's not possible to know if a mage hand could actually open the lid, right?
It's not possible to know.
So I could waste a turn and not be able to do anything.
How much weight mage hand can move? How many pounds? 5?
It can only do 5 pounds.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna dash to the. I'm gonna run to the coffin and pull and lift the lid.
All right. Do a strength check for me, please.
Yeah. That's not one of my best suits. I'm just telling you. 15.
Okay, you get your hands latched right under the lid, and you pull, and it weighs way more than you feel like you can lift on your own.
Fudge. Help here!
That's okay.
Little help here!
Next up are the vampires who see you, Jordan, going for the coffin, and all rush towards you.
Oh, man.
It's the only time I've had 3 ladies rushing for me.
All right. So the first one is going to roll a 22 to hit.
Somehow that magically hits. Amazing.
Yeah, you think so?
I don't know how that works.
And dice roll that word.
Just know I died a hero. Trying to lift something that I had no business trying to lift.
5 damage, 5 slashing damage.
Okay.
Their second attack.
She has a second attack?
Yeah, they all attack twice.
Oh,
Wonderful.
wow.
Wonderful.
That's going to hit as well to 23.
She's got a good roll.
Oh, good. Well, not rolling well on damage. That's another 5.
Okay. At
The
this rate,
second-
I'm not going to survive much longer.
The second one is also going to hit their first attack.
Good.
Oh, that's better. 10.
Okay. Gentlemen,
Ooh, crit.
it's been good knowing you.
I don't know.
Oh, did you just say crit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
13.
Yeah, I'm DEAD. Or
You're
at least
unconscious?
unconscious. Yeah.
You
That would be
and the this isn't a spelling bee.
I don't know how to spell the bigger one, yeah.
Then the third one is I guess going to
use her turn to laugh at me.
Yeah, because they all rush towards you and kind of I was gonna have them like clearly they're attacking individually, but they're attacking simultaneously. So I'm not gonna have her be able to shift to Crow.
Okay.
So Wonderful. She's just gonna lose her turn.
You guys are like, wow, that happened fast. I just ran in there, tried to lift something, couldn't do it, and then they just killed him for
it. Q, you're up next.
Okay. I will chill touch one of the well, it doesn't matter, you can pick one of the vampire ladies, and that's going to be a almost 30 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
That's some good bonuses there.
That is 2d8, so that's 5 plus 8. That's math.
That's 13.
13. So that's 13 necrotic damage, and they cannot regain hit points until the start of my next turn. And since they're undead, they have disadvantage on attack rolls against me until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
And that's all I can do. I'm not moving.
All right. Jimbei.
Okay, so they're all at the coffin at this point.
Yeah, so kind of, Jordan is at the closest side to the
closest
stairs, and
they're all like right next to the coffin. And how long did you say this spell lasts, Mick?
You get no more than 2 turns.
2 turns. Okay, I'm going to go to the coffin, but as I approach them, I'm going to use my action to. How do I want to do this? Which way do I want to go here? To pull out my holy symbol and cast Turn the Undead.
Okay.
And each undead that can see, hear, or within 20 feet of you, or 30 feet of you, must make a wisdom saving throw. If they fails, the saving throw at its turn for 1 minute, or until it takes damage, and it has to use its turn to flee from me. And if they fail and they're under a 1 challenge rating, which I doubt these are, they're just destroyed.
Yeah, they're not under a 1 challenge rating. 2 of them definitely failed. The middle one,
that's 16.
The middle one got a 20. So
okay.
2 of them run away, or that's on their turn, right?
Let me read it. A turn creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you.
Okay.
So I'm standing there right in front of them, just a foot or 2 away from the coffin.
Sure.
And there's only one. Well, they're all 3 still there, but 2 of them are going to run.
Yes. Crow.
I am going to run up there and try to take the lid off the coffin.
Okay. Because of the positioning, they're going to have an opportunity attack against you. The one that is not turned.
Even if I come up to the head of it.
If you have movement speed to do that, let's see, 5,
I've
10,
got
15.
40 feet.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Okay. And I got a 25.
Oh yeah. You are able to just go full Hulk mode, and you pull it, and it's still hard for you. You don't just fling it up like it's nothing, but you guys see his biceps just bulging and popping with veins, and you hear him kind of groaning and screaming as he lifts it up, but he manages to, with his rage, fling it open, and you see Strahd lying there.
Yes. Wakey. It's time to go to school.
But that is your action. So unless you have a bonus action you want to take.
I will go ahead and let me read the rules on that. On my rage.
Hey, Jimbei, do you have your sword out and activated already?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be the
I've
end of
had it
my
out the whole time. I've had the sword in my hand the whole time. Like we were down in this cavern.
Actually, I'll go ahead and go into a rage.
Okay.
Bonus action.
Gesh.
I'm gonna shoot. Can I cast what is it? Fireball on him while he's still laying down? Is he prone?
What's the area of
Like on top of the
Yes.
cat? Oh yeah, the radius or whatever around it. Well, I guess what? Crow's already in a rage though, right?
You can cast it in a way that like basically you can cast it behind the coffin so it only hits the coffin.
Like the radius. Okay.
But if you want to try to also hit the vampire spawns, you would hit everybody.
Okay, so maybe cast it behind so that like the crescent of it hits the casket and not anybody.
Sure.
Cool.
Oh, we finally get a fireball.
Right?
Crow is always in the way on fireball.
I guess we got to see if it hits, right? 18 plus 2, 20.
Yeah, definitely.
Sweet. Okay, so I need 8d6.
Well, are you casting it at level 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I got 5, 6, 1. Trying to keep track. Hold on.
Wait, you rolled you rolled a 5, a 6, and a 1?
Yeah, 5.
That's 12.
6. Okay. 1,
13,
6,
19,
1, damn it,
20,
and 6.
26.
Kind of evened out. All right, it's 26.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, you pelt the coffin and Strahd with the fireball, and it definitely seems to he reacts to it, but it's strange. He doesn't seem to, almost like it doesn't quite bounce off him, but you seem to think that like somehow he is
Prone to fire.
Not absorbing it, but it's not exact, like he's diverting the damage somehow.
Okay. So fire doesn't really work on him.
Or at least it's not. Maybe because he's in the coffin. Yeah, we'll have to see because he's in the coffin. Okay.
Alrighty.
So now our NPCs.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you decide what. I'm gonna let you like shout orders to them because I don't want to make decisions for you this fight.
Hey, Jordan.
Well, I would say that they probably would. Like, I'm trying to think if any of them has anything that would really work on Strahd, and if not, they would probably try to attack the vampires to clear the path so we could get at him.
Jordan is probably the most powerful of us. We might want to. Why don't we divide and conquer?
Well, that's I would like have
the
a couple of them try to deal with the vampires and the one that Arena heals.
Arena heals, so
she would
you can have Arena go up to try to help Jordan, but that would put her in incredible danger of being directly next to the coffin.
Okay.
She's part of this at this point. Like, we're trying to kill Strahd. We're all
okay.
like I would have the other two like fighting the vampires and like her trying to heal Jordan.
Okay, so Davian goes first. He runs up to the vampire who's clearly not turned, and tries to attack.
Yeah, I'd have them both attack that one because the other two we don't want to damage.
Twice with his short sword. That is a hit, and that is a miss. So he's going to do 9 piercing damage. And then Esmeralda. Okay, well, let me reverse that then. Arena goes running into. Esmeralda sees Arena running in to help Jordan, and she yells, "What are you doing, you silly girl?" And as she runs by her, she casts protection from good and evil on her, and chooses. But she's protected against undead. Creatures of these types have disadvantage on attack rolls for the target. The target can't be charmed or frightened and possessed by them.
Nice.
And that lasts 10 minutes concentration. So that's her turn. Is that fair?
That works for me.
All right. So to get to Jordan, she will have to run by the vampire, who will get 1 opportunity attack, but it is with disadvantage. And that will not hit her. So she is going to get to Jordan and cast Lay on Hands. And I'm just going to have her cast the maximum amount on you. What's your hit point, Max?
Maximum is 43.
Okay, so she's going to restore you for 40.
Okay.
Which is she has
Strahd like, whoa!
five points left to use on that at some point.
Okay. Jordan's like, good shit right here.
Yeah. Damn.
So
I say, goddamn. I might consider switching teams for that.
Jordan, you wake up, and I assume you want to use your movement to stand.
Yes.
So you stand up after
after
just being knocked unconscious.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I do need to do this though.
Yeah, roll the long term. I've already lost a finger.
Sorry. Sorry, but not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Great. You have a festering wound.
I'm fine with that.
Your hit point maximum is reduced by 1 every 24 hours. The wound persists. If your hit point maximum drops to 0, you die.
Sure. I'm not planning on being alive for 24 hours, so it's fine.
We're good with that.
So
It'll be like 40 days. Yeah, I think you're okay.
So you stand surprised that you are woken again. You don't really know what happened, but you wake up and you see Strahd lying there in his coffin directly in front of you. And you hear your patron in your ear, and he goes, Jordan, do it, kill him, Jordan, do it for me. Quick,
with what ability?
Quick,
Is
kill
he
him, do it.
With what?
Do it.
With what?
Do it now, Jordan. Do it now, Jordan.
With what? Because I don't get another move, right? I just used my movement my action to stand.
Well, yeah,
right?
you use your movement to stand up. You get
gotcha.
You have your action.
Yes, you use your movement to stand.
Okay. I don't have like a weapon that's going to be particularly good on him. I don't have a stat. I don't have like a spear or a.
Well, do you have a spell?
Yeah, I mean I can blast him.
Yeah,
but then didn't the last spell do nothing to him?
Yeah, but we don't know if it was because it was fire or a spell, or he just don't like Gesh.
Or he's in his casket. Like, that's the other question is, do we need to knock him out of his casket?
It would actually be beneficial. Give it a go.
He's not giving me any hints on what to do then.
He seems like almost in a fervor of excitement and frustration that you aren't just trying to kill
him. Okay, because I don't have any. I don't like carry around any arrows or anything that I can just plunge into his heart. Are there like any pieces of wood laying around? Any?
any perfectly formed stakes?
Any scraps? Any
Do you have
scraps
like
I
an
can
old
grab?
like if you have a torch, it would be made of wood or something in your pet. Like
Yeah, everybody has a
equipment.
Um,
You could try. Of course, it wouldn't be sharp. So yeah, that would.
yeah, I don't know that that's gonna work.
If you're even close enough, you can't move to him.
I'm
he
right
was-
there next
yeah,
to
he
the
was
coffin.
trying to
I'm
open the
direct.
casket.
He was trying to
So
open
who
the-
did? I'm sorry. Did I miss Crow opening it?
Yes, Crow opened it.
Nice word, Crow.
I rolled a 25.
Well, my 15 wasn't doing it. Crap.
I'm gonna start being your patron. Do something, Jordan. Do.
I know, but like nothing. I've got nothing. I've got one spell slot left,
Come on, do it. Come
and
on.
I don't have a particularly badass spell that's just gonna like kill him right now.
Use a cantrip. Use anything.
I'll say, can't you ask your patron for help? Like you roll for it or whatever.
I think he's too. I think that Alec is implying he's too frantic to be of use right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I'm
not
not.
implying that. No, I'm implying that he is too frantic to give you advice.
Oh, then I'm definitely going to tell him. Then, yeah, let's. We made a deal. Use me, whatever you want to do. Let's do it.
Oh
Let's
man.
unload.
Oh no!
Oh,
Let's
man.
unload.
Here we go.
Oh, crap.
I'm definitely telling him. Okay, let's roll this bitch. Let's unroll. Let's unload.
Your patron possessed Strahd from now on become even more powerful. I have the body I want, Jordan.
So this is the
This
die 12 one, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say this is the third time you've done it, right? So it'd be
Yeah.
a D12.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Oh Jesus! Here we go.
Just pee on him or something, says TJ.
I'm just gonna
Poop in the
and I'm
casket.
on Samuel L. Jackson right now. Hold on to your butts.
Exactly.
All right. If there was ever a time that was appropriate in this story, I feel like that's this moment.
I agree with TJ. We got to poop in the casket.
Just pee on
That's
him.
when we're done. There's many victory dances. Oh, you rolled so hard the dice ran off.
Yeah, every time I do. Let's see here. Need to find.
Trust me, TJ. Yeah, TJ's. I know Guest is gonna try to poop on him if if he's dead. He's
Open
definitely
wide.
And he's dragonborn, so it's like got scales.
Sorry, I would have
in it.
said that first, Alec, but I the way I was interpreting it, you were telling me he's not going to help in this fight.
I apologize. Let me see what I want to have cast. You are necromancy?
I'm a warlock. I don't know that necromancy is a category for that. I'm I'm in the fiend as my otherworldly patron. That's the of the three groups. Does that make sense?
I don't know jack about a warlock. You do not have to pick some kind of
No, there's no. You choose a patron, and you can choose the archfey, the fiend, or the great old one.
Thought you chose a.
No, there's no moment where you're supposed to choose a
Yeah, that's
proficiency.
What did you choose? The archfiend or the fae?
The fiend, yeah,
Oh.
because obviously my patron is clearly fiendish.
Come on, use true polymorph, turn him into a toilet so we can crap on him. Crap is good on me.
Again,
Yeah.
that's victory. You guys are doing the victory dance again.
Yeah, I can shapeshift into an elephant and just take a giant dump on him.
We haven't won yet, though, boys.
No.
Yeah, I got a feeling we're up for a battle.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know that this is gonna end it, but I still hold on to your butts because this could be interesting.
Right.
Should be buck wild.
Okay. He is going to. So you feel him take your mind over for the moment of the spell.
Right.
And everyone else looking at Jordan sees his eyes kind of go white, and he raises his hands up, and the whole room just fills with sunlight.
Oh, wow.
Because Jordan's patron don't give a shit, it hits everyone in the room.
Can I prestidigitation some shades?
So
That's hilarious.
everyone needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Including me.
No, you're the one casting it.
Constitution. What's my okay?
I rolled an 8.
Ooh.
Ooh, 11. That ain't gonna be enough.
I got 15 plus 2, 17.
Here comes the sun.
What's your saving?
That might be okay. 17.
Jordan?
Sorry, what?
What's your spell save DC?
23.
Oh, sorry, it's my spell save DC. Sorry, it is 15.
Okay, so Gesh and Crow save.
Sweet. I was thinking of that scene in Coneheads when they take their prom picture. It's like, say cheese. For Charlie, it's just red.
So that does not totally save them. On a successful save, you take half as much damage, but a failed save, a creature takes 12d6 radiant damage and is blinded for 1 minute.
Oh,
Would that affect me since I'm on the stairs, not actually in the room? Or would I get the half damage?
I would say I'll give you advantage on that.
Okay. I rolled a 13. That's tilted.
still insane. Huh?
You with your Constitution bonus? Or?
So I'm just going to fall down in pain with the shades on. How much damage?
Blinded by.
So, do you want me to roll, or do you want to roll?
I want you to do this. This is exciting.
Do you want me to actually roll dice, or do you want me to just do a?
You do how you want to do it. I'm just along for the ride, figuratively and literally. This character, it's just going for the ride. I'm the car in this experiment.
All right, let's see here. 12d6.
12d6. Holy crap!
I'm glad I didn't. I was actually at max, so I might survive. Might. Let's see what.
All right, so if you failed the save, you take 44 damage.
Oh.
Did I kill anybody?
And if you
No.
succeeded, you take 22.
They told me, but you put it. I went from full health to not feeling so good.
Wait, out of curiosity, what kind is that? That's radiant damage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It is going to obliterate all 3 of the vampire spawns.
Nice.
And definitely affects Strahd.
Affects. Strahd.
Well, I mean, like the fireball spell, kind of seemed to. He reacted strangely to it, but this he seems.
I didn't know if it's like emotionally it affected him.
No, that probably too.
A tear rolls down his cheek.
And you are able to fight him off from taking.
Oh, you rolled for me on the 12 on the die 12.
Yep.
Nice.
And then I will erase the 12 on my list here. So the next one's a 10.
All right.
So
I feel like Will Ferrell in Old School.
Strahd was
I looked down. What happened?
The next up
Strahd is not dead. He's still laying there.
Okay.
next me, right?
Next is you. Yeah.
Okay. I have a question. Is doing a check that is considered an action? Yes.
Depending on what you're checking, like if you're just affected by.
I was wanting to do like an Arcana check to see why that bounced off of Strahd. Like, is something up with the casket?
Yes, that would be definitely be an action. If you're like searching for information or trying to like move something, but if you're just trying to break free of something, it's
Aren't
not.
you
I'm gonna
blind?
use.
Yeah, you are blind, but
to get as close to the casket as I can. That way I can see and all, and I want to do an Arcana check to figure out what's going on.
You are blinded for 1 minute from the sunlight spell.
Well, I know how far it is to the thing, so I don't. Oh,
Yeah,
you mean
if
I
you
can't see?
you're not going to be able to find the casket.
Right. All right. Well, I know where the casket is, so can I?
Yeah, I mean, you can cast a spell with disadvantage to try to hit it.
All right. Let's see here. All right, I will try and cast Chill Touch then. Let's see. That's going to be disadvantage. Okay. 13.
That is not going to hit.
Okay.
All right, Jimbei.
Well, so despite the fact that I'm right next to the casket, I can't see, correct? So
no, but you haven't moved, so you still know, like if you're trying to make a direct, like if you're trying to stab him in the heart, you'll have disadvantage.
This is the last turn where I'm big.
Yeah.
So
like, but if you're just trying to attack him, I will not give you disadvantage because all you have to do is swing directly in front of you.
All right, then I'm going to use the Sun Sword and attack him. And that is, what's my plus? I forget. On like a sword.
Yeah. I think it's a D8. He's undead, so that's like another D8 or D10.
So 20 with the 20 with my bonus. I just was trying to see what my I couldn't remember what my attack
you roll your D4.
Yeah, what my plus was.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And then I'm attacking him with the Sun Blade, which does. So I have so it's a D8, a D10, and the
D4.
Okay. So we got 18 damage with the Sun Sword.
Okay.
And since I can't see anything, I really don't know what it did, but I just try to plunge it straight into it.
Okay. Crow.
I don't know if it'll make any difference, but I am going to take, based off of lore and stuff, I'm going to take a javelin and try to jab it into his heart.
Okay.
Where it should be, anyway. And that would be where's my to hit? 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I need different dice for damage. That would be 12 damage.
Okay. Make a dexterity roll for me to see how accurately you hit him, on the exact spot.
Dex 19.
Okay. Yeah, you jam it directly into his heart, and you see his eyes open, and he seems to be somewhat frozen, but not dead.
So it took all of that just to get him to open his eyes.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Gesh.
Just hear Crow. Stabs vampire.
I don't know what to do. So, I mean, maybe, do you think we have to get him out of the casket before he feels anything? Is the casket some kind of protective thing?
Probably.
Can
I try to burn the casket?
It's stone, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's stone, huh?
No, it's wood.
Oh, okay. Let me try to burn the casket since it didn't work at burning him. I mean, did my fireball at all before affect the casket?
No, I mean, your fireball hit squarely on the casket, and you did not light it ablaze, so you might be hesitant to think that it can be lit because you feel like probably it would have ignited because a fireball is supposed to like any fire spell would ignite anything flammable.
Right, and it didn't. So
It's probably magical at this point.
Yeah.
It is.
well, shoot. Do we have anything that came out of the ground that's attacking us?
No, they're all gone.
They're all
They're all
gone.
gone?
The sunlight spell killed them all.
Nice. Okay.
Right. Well, can you see? Where's Gesh at? And can he see anything?
I'm probably in the back, like by the stairs, I'm assuming.
Gesh did not get blinded.
Okay.
So I
So,
can see
Gesh,
it.
I mean, you could just run up and just try to tip the damn thing over, I guess.
Crossbow.
But isn't it really heavy? Like,
No, probably. Do you
It
have
is.
a crossbow or something? No.
Yeah,
you have a crossbow.
you just crossbow javelin with him.
Yeah, that's true. Because I was thinking of like just casting shield upon myself, but yeah, I can try to use a crossbow, and I had that written down somewhere.
It's 1d8.
What about let me try my acid breath. That's a
Okay.
3d6. I guess I gotta see if it hits, right?
You don't get to use that much.
Yeah.
That's interesting to try. Go for it.
19 plus 2, 21.
Yep.
Okay, so let's try 3d6. 1, 2, 6.
All right,
9.
So 10.
Yeah.
9.
Mr. Garrel. Yeah, that's from Dracula Dead and Loving It when they're
I saw it in theaters. That's how old I am.
Yeah, that's
hitting
happened.
the stake in and the blood just explodes everywhere.
All right, so we're back to the top of the order.
What happened? Actually, what about our like sidekicks and?
Oh,
all
yes,
the-
yes,
are they
yes.
blinded at all? Maybe I don't know if they're dead.
I didn't roll for them. I should have, I suppose.
We could just assume they're blind. Then.
I'm gonna- well,
Some of them might have died from the
Yeah, some of them might be.
44 health is a lot.
let me do this.
It is.
Not
For
for
me,
you.
that's like my entire life. If I'd been hit by that thing, I'd be deed.
It's about 2/3 of my life. Yeah.
Yeah, in the hustle and bustle, you turn to see what your friends are doing, and Davian is on the floor,
Unconscious.
unconscious. Esmeralda also looks pretty mad.
She's applying sunscreen.
Like, what the bleep, Jordan?
But it's kind of like yelling and pointing in towards no one, so you can kind of infer that she's probably blind. And Irina seems okay.
Curious.
Okay. So Davian's not going to get a turn. What would you like Esmeralda to do?
Well, if she can't.
Well, she's blind. I would just want her to. I don't know.
Just kind of chill.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, if she can't see, then she's probably not going to do.
curse at
I
us
want to
in
hear
some
what
odd
she's
language.
saying.
She's
Jordan.
yelling in French. You can't understand it.
I figured it had to be her
Oh,
native
I'm sure
language.
it's French, but like what curse?
Omelette du flamand.
Merde.
Yeah, it's calling,
What the French call-
calling you stinky cheese people.
Less than competent.
Okay.
Go away before I taunt you a second time.
Do you have a
I fart in
specific-
your general direction.
Do you have a specific thing you'd like Irina to do?
Yeah, heal whoever really needs it.
Davian's down.
She's got 5 points of healing left.
Give them all.
You can at least bring him from unconscious. So,
It-
if nothing else.
Okay, sure. So
Yeah.
Davian's back to 5 hit points. All right. So back to the top of the order, Jordan. But before you take your action, I want you to do a perception check for me, please.
Okay. 19.
Okay. You get a strong whiff of what is unmistakably sulfur.
Am I supposed to know what that means? I don't know that I know what that means.
No, it's just some information for you. And
Okay.
you can take your action.
What is my patron doing? Is he just like dancing and like shaking and excited?
He's still he's still kind of doing the same like enthusiastic, balancing between excited and furious, yelling at you to kill Strahd.
All right, I'm gonna do burning hands and hit him and the coffin and just light it all.
Okay.
Dirty 21.
Okay.
All right, let's see what we got here, folks. We're going all out. Okay, okay. 6 die 6 plus 1 each. So let's see here. Okay, that's 10, 14 plus 2 more. Plus 6 is 20. Plus 6, so 26. And it says anything that can be burned, anything flammable, any objects in that area catch fire.
Okay.
As long as they're not being worn or carried.
All right. The coffin does not light on fire.
Fudgesicle. Tried. If that doesn't do it, I don't know what's going to light that sucker.
Okay. So, me then?
No. Before your turn, the room, this whiff of sulfur that Jordan could smell just fills the room suddenly. And bursting through the floor directly into Strahd's coffin, you see a black horse with a fiery mane and tail. And as it comes through the floor, it lifts Strahd on its back and jumps to the side of the room.
Which side?
The back, just away from you guys, but not towards the stairs.
So is Strahd like
Attack
on
of
the
opportunity?
track, but still like unconscious looking, or is he like awake now?
Yeah, so he is still kind of slumped over on the horse, and the javelin is still in his chest, but he is
But he's not in the coffin anymore.
correct.
And he's towards that alcove, the 3 alcoves?
Yeah.
Between the, just on the other side? Okay.
And the horse turns to face you, but that was his action.
We get an attack of opportunity?
In any of us?
I would say I'm not going to give you one just
Okay,
because you had no way to prepare to know what was happening.
Fair enough.
But Q, it is your turn.
Okay. Can I see?
Yes.
Okay. So I was going to do Arcana and figure out what's going on, but there's a freaking horse breathing fire. So I will try to chill touch Strahd. So that's going to be a almost 30 to hit.
Oh, geez, yeah.
All right, so that will be it'll be 9 necrotic damage, and he can't regain any health, and he has disadvantage against me till the end of my next turn.
Okay.
So do I see that actually that worked, that did hurt him, however little or great it was?
Yeah, I mean he isn't really reacting since he seems paralyzed, but it doesn't like bounce off him or anything.
Like it when you cast it, it's supposed to leave a spectral hand grasping his throat. So I see the hand, so I see it works.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I walk into the room from the stairs, and then that ends my turn.
Okay. Jimbei, you are regular sized again, and you can see again.
Okay, so I'm on where the coffin used to be, just on the other side of where the coffin used to be. The horse is like
South.
South, like clear toward the wall, or like how far from it?
Kind of like in between the coffin and those 3 alcoves.
Okay. The horse is facing us. Strahd is not. The horse, is this an undead horse? It's breathing fire. I'm assuming it's undead.
It is not undead, but it is evil in nature.
Yeah.
Mr.
Okay.
Dead.
Okay.
Just mostly dead.
It's
Mr. Dead.
mostly dead.
It's like Mr. Ed, but Mr. Dead.
So I'm going to. Do I want to use that, or do I want to? So the horse is away from anybody in our group. Is that like?
Yeah. So if you want to cast something with a small radius, if that's what you're thinking about, or a directional spell, yeah, you can do it.
Okay. Ooh.
Old Wolf. It does not have this. It has a sunlight ability, but not the same spell that I just cast with Jordan.
Yeah, I was debating. I was gonna do that before was gonna actually finally bring the sun out before the horse came through. Could I cast a spell on the horse that would affect the? I'm thinking about casting banishment on the horse, but would that also affect Strahd?
No, if you banish the horse, Strahd would fall, the distance the horse was onto the ground.
So I'm going to try that and see what happens. Let me remember exactly how that works, just so I can remember. You attempt to send one creature you can see within range to another plane of existence. The target must succeed in a charisma saving throw or be banished. If the target is native to that plane of existence, you're banished. Target will harmless.
Yeah.
They're gone for like a minute.
Okay. So,
Is this horse from this plane?
If the target remains, if the target's from that plane, they stay there. If they're not, if your target is native to a different plane of existence than one you're on, the target is banished with a faint popping noise and returns to its home plane. If the spell ends before the target reappears.
So, in theory, he could choose what plane it goes to, but he has no idea what plane it's from. So it doesn't matter.
Read that part again, please.
Okay, I'll just read the whole thing real quick. If the target is native to the plane of existence you're on, you banish the target to a harmless demiplane. While the target is incapacitated, the target remains there until the spell ends. At which point the target reappears in a space it left, or in the nearest unoccupied space if that space is occupied. If the target is native to a different plane of existence than the one you're on, the target is banished with a faint popping sound, returning to its home plane. If the spell ends before the 1 minute has passed, the target reappears in the space. Otherwise, the target doesn't return. So, because it's a concentration thing. So, if my concentration gets broken, if it's from a different plane, it goes home. But if I can hold the concentration for the 1 minute, it doesn't come back.
All right.
Nice.
He did not save the throw, so he disappears with a pop, and Strahd falls to the ground.
So are we still in combat then?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, Crow.
I'm going to go up and attack recklessly with Great Weapons Master on Strahd's laying corpse there. And I got 16.
Okay.
To hit.
Yes, that hits.
5, 10, 20, 22 damage. Okay. And that's non-magical.
Yep.
Oh, And I get to attack again. That time I got a 18 to hit.
Yes, sir.
And 6, 11, 13, 23 damage.
All right. You good?
And that'll be it.
All right. Gesh.
Okay, so I stepped away for a bit. The horse is Strahd still on top of the horse?
No. Jimbei banished the horse to another plane.
Nice. That's awesome. That's better than my plan to disguise myself as a female horse and go, yeah.
Now I'm sad I didn't abandon the horse.
Poor Bugs Bunny. Just, hello there, handsome.
The funny thing is, this would be the one time Alec makes it work perfect.
You might regret that decision, but hey.
Right.
Yeah,
I regret everything. I regret it.
How much damage does a horse boner do?
Yeah.
More than you'd think.
I was going to say, nobody should know the answer to that.
My soul is now banished to unforgettable realms. All right. Well, I guess, shoot, because, like, I don't know. Did anybody use any fire things on him?
Yeah, well, when he was in the casket, not since he's been out of the casket.
Right. That's what I was asking. If he was out of the casket, like.
He is out of the casket.
Yeah, I mean, did anyone use fire
Oh,
systems?
no.
Out of it?
No, if you want to be the one, go ahead.
All right. Let me try another fireball. Let's see. 15.
Plus.
No, it's dirty 15. Or final 13 plus 2, 15.
Your spellcasting modifier is only 2?
Yeah. I think.
Should be higher than that.
It should be way higher than that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It should be your proficiency bonus plus your whatever charisma or
My charisma is plus 4.
what is it for sorcerers? I forget.
Let me find the book. Put it in the book.
So I was going with my initiative, my plus 2. My dexterity is plus 2 as well.
No, yeah, it should be.
Perception, I don't have anything.
Yeah, our proficiency is a plus 3 now. Right.
Sure.
So that if you have a 4 then 3, that'd be 7.
It's a charisma, so it's charisma plus 3. So you have 4 for your charisma plus 3, so your bonus is actually
Plus
7.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well
So
then.
you just got a
That's
dirty
a
20.
dirty 20.
Yeah, dirty 20. Yeah.
Okay. I will write that down.
For this final game.
So, yeah, right.
So you've been like rolling like way less. on your-
Getting nothing. Yeah.
like the
Just
whole
lucking out on all my hits. Okay, so that's
He's here for the comedy. He's here
Yeah.
for the comedy.
like Andy. 8d6. Okay, so 2. Okay, so that's 6 so far.
I'm keeping track for you.
All right, cool. Thank
Yeah,
you.
we-
5,
11,
6.
17,
How many is that?
17. That was 5.
That was 5.
Okay, so I got 3 more. 1,
18,
1,
19.
6.
Man, that's
25.
25.
you're one roll machine on that thing.
God, I roll a lot of ones today.
All right, Jordan.
All right, so how's Strahd looking? I mean, he's a
Yeah.
unconscious vampire with a stake sticking out of his chest. I'm just saying.
We can have Bernie in it.
Yeah,
Your patron yells something at you though, which I'm going to text just to you because I'm going to let you decide if you want to share it. I don't know why you wouldn't, but it is.
Oh joy.
With bated breath, I'm awaiting it.
Let's take his nudes and link him online, Jordan.
Have you seen 2 girls, 1 cup?
Let's blackmail him.
That's not this dimension. I'll tell you at another time.
You'll get it later. You'll get it later.
I was got with that video.
Oh,
I was
geez.
so mad at
Yeah.
myself.
Okay, but I'm not going to be able to solve that.
The question is,
Crap.
do you share it with us?
Yeah, definitely. He needs to be in the coffin to be killed.
We need to get him back in the coffin, guys.
Wow.
So where did the coffin go after?
The coffin stayed there. The horse didn't like break through the ground. He just kind of like materialized through the ground.
Oh, okay.
He's a ghost horse.
Ghostly horse. Okay.
So,
are you going to run over and try to put him back in the coffin?
I'm going to hold my action, but I'm going to shout to the group, like, we've got to lift him and get him back in the coffin to finish him off.
Okay.
Hey, come on, big guy. Come on.
Does that make sense, though? Like,
One more feat of strength.
Why does he go to his coffin for, like, healing, but then we got to put him back in there?
We didn't write this game.
Okay.
Well, the question is, do you believe your patron? Obviously, you told us, so I think you do. But yeah.
Okay.
I mean, can we tell like my fireball did any damage at all, like to him outside of the coffin?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely it looked like it did. It battered him around certainly.
He has no eyebrows now.
My patron is like dramatically shouting this at me.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, sure.
Get him back in his coffin, Jordan. Come on.
All right. So I'm believing him.
Okay.
And I'm telling it to you with as much belief as I can. Like get him in the coffin. Come on, guys.
All right. So you're going to hold your action though? Otherwise.
Yeah, because I can't lift him. I mean, I couldn't even open the damn lid.
Well, you can try if you're desperate. But yeah. Okay.
No, I'm not going to waste my action if we need it.
All right.
I like old Wolf's plan. Use a javelin like a toothpick. Cocktail wiener him.
Okay, whose turn is it?
Before. Oh boy.
Q was after Jordan.
Before Q's turn, from the stairwell, 7 magical blasts shoot out towards you all. So I'm just going to go around the circle. I assume 7 to Big Will is not going to hit.
No.
A 15,
so tiny.
15 to Gesh.
15 to me. Damn.
No,
not damage.
15 to hit.
Bro, that is exactly my AC is 15.
Okay, so that will hit you.
Damn.
So let me take note of this. Jordan is a 7. That's not going to hit you. JP is a Jimbei is at 21. That's going to hit you.
That's going to hit.
And 15 to Crow.
That hits.
And then the last 2, I'm going to shoot at your 2 stronger compatriots, but they both are going to miss because they're super bad rolls. So let's see. I'll roll each damage individually. So first, Gesh is going to be. Um, 10 damage and make a Constitution saving roll for me, please.
Okay, is that with a D20?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 11. Do I add anything to that?
Your
Yeah,
constitution.
your Constitution.
Which is what?
Which is 2, right? Plus 2, so I guess 13.
All right, so that does not quite save.
You said minus 10?
Yes, 10 damage.
Okay.
And since you failed to save, you're also poisoned.
Okay.
Jimbei, that's 8 damage, and make a saving throw for me.
I just did. Why? Because I knew I was going to have to. I roll a 16.
Okay, that'll save. And Crow, 12 damage,
Okay.
and make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving roll was a 22.
Okay,
How much damage was it again?
12.
12. Okay.
And just let you know what poisoned means for you. Poison creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Has disability on attack and damage.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, disability.
And you turn to see 7 what look like witches descending the staircase towards you.
Oh.
Q, it's your turn.
Okay. What's the order after you?
Well, actually, Jordan, you held your action.
Yeah.
Sorry, yes, I was holding my action.
So you, before the witches attacked, you could have done something, but no one really did anything to us. So if you want to blast Strahd again or cast something else.
No, I was going to hold my action. So
Yeah.
Is-
So it's
you're going to hold your action
now-
this round. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, this
Sorry.
round. Yeah.
So Q.
Okay. So since I'm near the casket coffin thing, I think I really need to do an Arcana check,
Okay.
if I may. And
Sure.
so I'm like right up to touch it to see if I can figure out what the heck's going on here.
And what exactly are you trying to find out so I know what information?
If what Jordan says is correct, right?
Yes, I want to know if what Jordan says is correct and why it was not letting us kill him. So if we couldn't kill him with fire, but yet that's how we have to kill him, put him in the casket, there's something up. 26 for Arcana check.
Okay. So you recognize that there is some sort of protection spell on the coffin that's protecting it itself. However, you don't detect or know of any other anything magical that would be in the coffin that is preventing damage to Strahd.
Okay. I communicate that to everyone. And
Is that good enough for 20? I mean, if you want something a little more specific, you could ask me something more specific.
Well, I do have one question. How come if it's only the coffin that's protected, did when we threw the lid off and the fireball hit him, it didn't do any damage?
Because you rolled very well, I will tell you, you don't know why, but you would have to, you figure out, because you can understand the coffin's magical ability so well, that whatever was protecting him in the coffin is external from the coffin.
Okay. I communicate that as well. And that will, I guess, in my turn.
You don't have a bonus action you can take?
That is an action, what I just did.
I said any bonus action that you could do.
No.
Okay. I'm just asking the question.
Cool. Jimbei.
I'm gonna basically tell Crow because Crow's the one over by him, to get him back in the coffin, and I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna use the holy symbol of Ravenkind to finally bring out the sun, and put it directly in the center of the room over the coffin, and then I'm gonna turn for the moment and face the witches so that they're at least not attacking me from behind.
Yep. All right, Gesh.
Oh boy. Can I? Where are the witches right now? Are they in the stairwell?
They're all bunched in the stairwell. Yeah.
Can I cast web on them?
Certainly.
Sweet.
But that just prevents them from moving, not from prevent them from taking actions.
True. It's also flammable.
Okay.
I guess 14 plus my new one is 7
So
plus 7.
I think web just casts, doesn't
Okay.
it? I don't think it's an attack roll.
I think you're right. Yeah, I don't have any notes next to
I think they
written
have a
next to web.
saving throw.
It might have a saving throw.
Let me see.
Under a mass of thick, sticky webbing grows at a point of your choice within range. The web fills a 20-foot cube, so that'd be the whole stairwell. Webs are difficult terrain, lightly obscure the area. The webs are anchored between two solid masses. Walls.
Leave it to Jason to like jizz the whole wall.
Yeah, can I say
Each creature that starts its turn in the webs or enters the webs during their turn must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is restrained. Creature restrained by webs. You can use action to make a strength check. But that's it. And they are flammable. So yeah. Okay.
And I know it lasts up to 1 hour, but does it say anything that if you ignite it, does the web still last, but they're just on fire?
No, I'm pretty sure if you ignite
burn
it,
up?
it burns away in one round.
Okay.
Yeah, it says webs are flammable, 5-foot cube of webs exposed.
Yeah, but if you ignite them,
dealing 2d4 fire damage.
if you ignite them, they do extra damage though.
Yeah,
to the
it
target.
does extra damage on top of.
Extra 2d4
Yeah.
Okay,
on top of whatever damage they're already taking.
sweet.
Jordan. So you held your action.
So we.
held his I thought Crow was after.
Yeah, doesn't Crow?
When the Crow's turn?
I should.
Oh, right. Did we skip Crow's turn?
Probably. I mean, I rolled like a 4, so.
To attack?
No, when his initiative.
Oh, no. Sorry. So after
Crow was
Jimbei,
going was last before the.
I'm sorry. After Jimbei, it should have been you before Gesh.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we'll just Gesh's move. I don't think it's going to affect yours. So
Yeah.
No.
you can.
I assume you're just.
So I'm going to try and carry him back to the coffin.
Okay.
And I got a 26.
Oh yeah, sure. You plop him back down in the coffin.
Okay.
Then Gesh casts his web. Actually, before Jordan, we have the compatriots. Is there anything specific you'd like to have them do, or do you want me to act for them?
Push
No,
the
it-
stake further down.
Yeah, it depends.
Well, I guess we can like attack the. Does any of them have a fire thing that they can attack?
Does Strahd get in the coffin? Then that's their turn. Or
Yeah,
is he
I was gonna say,
still
if he's in the coffin, then they should probably attack him.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of them have fire abilities.
Okay, so.
Oh wait, no. Esmeralda does. Esmeralda does have firebolt.
So she could set the witches aflame, or she could just attack Strahd. I think just have them attack Strahd.
If Strahd is in the coffin now, yeah, I would go with Strahd.
All right, what would you like her to use? She can use lightning bolt is probably her most powerful spell.
That.
Okay. You have to make a dexterity saving throw. He's paralyzed, so he doesn't get to make one, and it does 8d6. She's still cursing, by the way.
Go next, Jordan.
I'm let do.
She hits him for 25. Davian is going to attack him with his short sword with advantage. Still going to miss. Jeez, he did not roll well at all. And Irina, what could she do? She's going to use her blood sword thing that I made up. She's definitely going to hit. So she bites her hand, forms the sword from the blood that drips out of it. And does 15 damage. Okay, now Jordan.
So we've got witches in the stairwell, and Strahd is still alive.
He's in the casket. I assume your patron's still going nuts?
Yeah.
Is he at least happy that we got him back in the casket?
We've almost got him, Jordan. Come on, Jordan.
All right, I'll. In the words of Hans Gruber, hit it again. So, yeah, I'm gonna say, let's do it one more time, Big Daddy. You take over. You drive the truck.
Oh, really?
Oh, shit. We're all
Okay.
Everybody, buckle up.
Everyone's about to die.
I
Prestidigitation
will definitely
sunglasses
tell
again.
people. I'm gonna warn people as best I can this time.
Put your sunglasses on. Prestidigitation.
Exactly.
Do something a little more directed this time. So it's a D10, right?
D10.
Yeah, D10 this time. Still like my odds.
Pressing his luck.
JP's like, what is happening? I used up all my spell slots, so it's either this or a cantrip, and I don't know that it's a cantrip moment for me.
Actually, you know what?
I was just saying, you just do the climb on top of him and do the
Just push the javelin down, but I don't have that
javelin,
much.
work the javelin back and forth. Like
My
I'm
bonus,
just going for
my
power word kill.
my strength
How
bonus.
how
is
much of
not
a jerk do I want to be right now?
the normal amount, I would assume.
All right. I really
Oh, good.
don't know
Lord.
if I should do this.
That means you got to do it.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Big
Thanks,
Will
Big
has
Will.
spoken.
we're all dead. Strahd's dead. We're dead. Everybody dies.
No.
Your patron leans into you, and he enters your mind, and you feel yourself kind of go blank to him, and he says, "Jordan, this is our chance, our chance to take the victory for ourselves." And how about this? I won't make this decision. I want you to make a just a straight D20 saving roll.
Me.
Yeah.
11.
Okay.
Right down the middle there. You were hoping for like a 20 or a 1, but it did not work out.
Yeah, 11 really makes this a bit harder. I can't do it. All right. In that case,
I've never seen you so conflicted.
I'll tell you what I was going to do afterwards. But
Hilarious.
Like, technically, if it's a straight up and down save, he did save. So yeah, if that makes your decision easier. But I don't know how you were doing that. D20.
Yeah, he doesn't know. It's hard to know what bonuses or
Yeah,
negatives.
what he was
attributed. Yeah.
So if it's straight up and down, it was 11 is a save. But whew.
No.
okay, so you reach down and you touch Strahd on the head, and you feel this huge course of necrotic energy blast through your finger into his brain. And you know that you just cast Finger of Death, which does
Was it this one?
it does 7d8 plus 30 necrotic damage.
Necrotic damage to a vampire, isn't that redundant?
It's just damage to them.
So that's a total of 51.
Wow.
And when you do this, you see Strahd's eyes kind of like melt into his head, like like gumballs in the hot sun. They just kind of dissolve into him, and he ages much like the guy at the end of The Last Crusade, very rapidly, and then turns to dust in his coffin. And you all kind of get knocked back by this wave of energy that is dispersed when he dies.
I'm predicting. I'm envisioning the end of Beauty and the Beast when the castle transforms into like.
No, not quite that, but
I was imagining all my sperm count just being down to 0.
in fact, you still aren't even out of combat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there are.
But you get the sense that Strahd is, at least seems to be defeated.
Okay.
But you still have an enraged. Oh no, you got your
7-1.
axe is.
Yeah, we already did.
What's that?
We already broke that earlier today. I broke
So
it.
just the witches are still there fighting you.
And technically, after Jordan's turn,
It's
the
Jordan's
minute
turn.
would be up. After Jordan goes, the minute would be up, and whatever happened to the horse would be decided because it's been that many rounds.
All right, and you did not get hit, right?
I did not get hit, so I held
Oh,
the.
okay.
Good.
The
That
horse
means he's permanently banished, right?
the
Oh
horse
no, I did get hit. The witches did hit me, so I did.
Okay.
My concentration did break.
Okay. So then the horse returns. It's top of the order, Jordan. It's your turn. You have the horse and the 7 witches caught or in the web.
Dope.
And technically, Strahd
technically,
is
the
still
horse
there.
wouldn't return until after your turn, Jordan.
Strahd turned to dust.
Okay.
So the horse.
So what
not
is my
there yet.
patron doing now?
He is celebrating victoriously, saying, "You did it, Jordan! You did it!"
So the horse did come back then.
The
Not
horse
yet.
came back.
It will come back after your turn.
Okay.
It doesn't exist at the
I'm the
moment.
start of the order, though.
I know, but the 1 minute would be like going through 2 cycles. Its turn was at like I did it. It'll come back on my turn.
Okay, gotcha.
At the start of my turn, it comes back. That would be the 1 minute. So I guess technically it'd be after Q's turn.
Yeah. So you got just the witches at the moment.
I'll fire an Eldritch Blast at the frontmost witch or whatever.
Okay.
Or 2 of them, obviously 2 of them. 23 and 20.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. That's 16 plus they get, or that one gets knocked back 10 feet, I think it is.
Okay.
Don't you get a saving throw for Constitution whenever you take injury? I mean, not to change challenge or anything.
I get a saving throw. What?
No,
he's talking about
my
JP.
concentration.
It's
I
already
didn't
been
do
the
that.
time
You're
anyway.
right. You're right. Technically, I would have done a saving throw on concentration, right?
Yeah, probably. Just see if you can hold it. I think that's right.
So what is the modifier I use for that?
It's a concentration. You would.
so
It's just a
according to
straight roll, right?
whenever you take damage while you're concentrating on a spell, you must make a Constitution saving throw to maintain your concentration.
Okay, Constitution. That's what I can
The
remember.
DC equals 10 or half the damage you take, whichever number is higher.
I took the DC. The 10 would be higher, and I just rolled a 17, so I was able to hold concentration.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't mean to change you.
No, I forgot about that. You're right. So
That's okay. We got 2 Eldritch Blasts coming in. What do they do?
They smash one of the witches.
Like to pieces, or just
No,
hit one?
no, just hits one.
Okay.
How-
There's
you said
7
you
of
did-
these?
You did 16, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And there's 7 witches.
There's 7 witches.
Yeah. And it is their turn again. They need to first make the saving throws for web. Which was what? Dexterity or something?
I put that away. Yes. Dexterity. What was your spell save DC?
Yeah, I was just going to ask that.
15 is my AC.
It should be next to your spellcasting modifier. On the second or third sheet.
You guys at second and third sheets?
They save DC.
I don't know, guys. I'm sorry.
It's an amazing meme, right?
You guys got second and third sheets?
You guys have good days?
I'm going to tell you none of them saved, no matter.
Okay.
Like the best thing I rolled was a 14. I'm sure your spell save.
Yeah,
that'd be high.
So they're all stuck in the.
Oh yeah.
So then they can use their turn to try to make a strength check to break out.
You jizzed all 7 of them.
You got the
It's
sticky.
amazing.
Not a ball.
Sticky, ickied all of them, man.
Skeeted. From the window to the wall. It's just everywhere.
I can just see it. Like I'm killing the Strahd, and he's like, "Everybody stand back."
Two of them broke free, but that is their action. So 2 of them are free. 5 of them are still stuck.
Cool.
And Q.
I put my thumbs together and cast Burning Hands on all those witches. So a 15-foot cone. So that means I just light up that entire stair thing and light the webs, everything on fire. Dexterity saving throw, and it's 3d6.
What's your spell save DC?
16.
What was it? 2d4 for the webs? For most of them?
One of them saved.
Okay, so that's 13 damage halved for the one that saved.
Well, actually, no, because only 2 of them could have tried to dodge it, because the rest were restrained. So, never mind. They all get hit.
Okay, well that'd be 13 fire damage then. Plus, what do I roll for the webs?
2d4.
2d4.
2d4. Okay, so that would be 7 additional.
So
So 20 total.
Okay. The one Jordan blasted before falls dead. The other 6 are still up, and the web is now burnt away.
Nice.
But they've all had damage, boys, so have at it!
Jimbei.
So are they all like in the stair? So 6 of them are in the stairway, and where's the one that broke free?
They didn't get to also move. They are still in the stairway.
Okay. So how big a space are we talking here?
It's 20 by 20.
Okay.
Are you gonna green
Or sorry,
lantern?
it's 10 by 10.
The stairway's 10 by 10? Okay. So I'm going to cast Shatter. A sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw. A creature takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, half as much on a successful.
They're all going to die regardless. They only have 4 hit points left. So even if
Oh, okay. Well then, well, can I guess technically 3d8. I could roll a 3, but
I suppose. Yeah.
let's see. Here we go. No, I did not roll a 3.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Chances of that.
So what does the horse do?
The horse was from another plane. It was banished permanently.
Oh yeah, awesome.
Yeah, that was huge in that moment.
Are we still in combat then? If all the witches are dead, Strahd's dust.
You're out of combat.
Yay!
Yay.
Who wants to chug his ashes?
So
I think you go and like piss on it.
have we actually defeated him though?
Can we do lines of his ashes?
You aren't sure yet, but he did not like when you knocked him out when you were fighting him in the other room. He turned to mist and went through the floor. This time he turned to dust, and the dust is in the coffin. So
Should we try to burn the
You
dust?
can smoke that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to go up to the coffin and burning hands inside the coffin to try and just disintegrate that dust.
okay. Go ahead.
Are we sure his energy didn't go anywhere else? Like that's it?
We don't know.
Eight points of fire damage.
Okay. You make the ashes a little bit darker.
Let's keep burning. Keep burning. Who's
And
next?
as you do this, you don't notice this because you're not paying attention, but anyone else who is kind of a foot or so back from the coffin sees Arena turn and start walking out of the chamber.
Irina, where are you going?
She does not answer you.
Uh-oh.
I hear that and turn. How far is she on the steps?
She's just exiting the room probably by the time you turn around.
Okay.
Can I prestidigitation a wall in front of her to block her from moving?
No, because prestidigitation is only an illusion, so it wouldn't actually stop her.
Ah, damn.
Or I mean, she might.
Well,
be
you can
qualified.
only make something the size of your hand.
Yeah, you're right.
So
I would like to illusion a wall in front of her and see if she has any consciousness about her or if she walks right through it.
Okay. She walks right through it. She does not pause.
Oh, she possessed.
yeah. Shit. So we're going after. We're following Arena.
Okay.
I'm gonna start to go after her, trying to stop her.
Witch, killer, witch.
Can I like mage hand her like to me? I know it.
How far away is she?
She's
Yeah,
She went up the stairs yet?
she's on her way up the stairs. You can try to dash.
Somebody
to her.
mage hand the portcullis.
Yeah, should I web her?
I dash in
That's
front,
web.
mage hand, try and stop her.
I like all webs I did.
Portcullis, man. Pull the
Yeah,
portcullis.
pull the thing.
Cast web.
Yeah, okay. I'll pull the thing then.
Okay. The portcullis slams down, and she kind of just like walks into it and seems to just kind of keep trying to walk through it.
Arena, I'm gonna go like up to her and try to talk to her. Does she respond? Like, Arena, what are you doing? Where are you going?
She does not.
Crap! I've used up all my freaking like spell slots that have.
I'll just start slapping her back and forth up the face.
Okay.
I'm going to, like,
unarmed
I'm
attack
asking
rolls, please.
Esmeralda. What can we do?
I'm gonna
Like-
cast.
It's like, how the fuck should I know?
You're a woman. That's
Davian,
All right.
any ideas?
Can I do shocking grasp on her? It's 1d8, so I know.
Sure,
she'll
yeah,
be
go
fine.
for it.
I know she'll be fine. Okay.
Do you?
I have to roll for an attack.
Make a
He's
healer.
gonna kill.
That'd be a 10.
10 to hit?
Yeah.
No.
All right.
What is
I'm
my
gonna walk
patron
up.
doing?
He's just kind of like dancing around the coffin.
I'm like, what's going on with Irina?
He says, I don't know. Who cares about her anymore?
If Strahd is still controlling her, then he's not dead.
He says, oh, he's dead. Don't worry.
Then who's controlling her? Okay, I'm gonna walk up, and if she's just trying to get through the portcullis, and walk up and touch her on the shoulder and cast protection from evil and good.
Oh,
If
nice.
the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on any new saving throw against the relevant effect.
Okay.
Because I'm sure Esmeralda's expired by now, because we went
Yeah.
way longer than 10 minutes. So
it does not seem to stop her.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna try shocking grasp one more time. Just see what happens. Okay, that's like a 25 to hit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that'll hit this time.
Okay. So that's going to be a 7 lightning damage to her, and I have to touch her, so I just on her back to see if I can shock her out of it.
Yeah, she definitely reacts to being shocked, but does not stop trying to walk through the portcullis.
There is no Irina, only Zul.
Yeah.
at this point, I want to say, like, I'm going to ask one of the other guys to open the portcullis, and we're just going to follow her.
Follow her. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing I know.
Wait. The only way we got in here was because I was able to take out one of the booby traps right outside this room with Dispel Magic. I have no spell slots left.
Yeah, but they're still dispelled.
Yeah, that means
No,
if she goes,
it was a limited time effect.
yeah, if she turns to the right, there won't be anything to stop her. If she goes to the left,
I don't
or
think my-
forward, there'll be a booby trap.
I don't think my spell got rid of it, is what I'm saying. I think it just
No, the spell
Stop it.
magic ends the spell.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got rid of it. It's
Yeah, and she
the
has to
one
go
on the
straight.
right
It's
is gone.
straight.
I thought anyway.
Yeah, the spell magic ends the effect.
Yeah, you ended it. It's dead and gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's how I end every time I break the spell on.
can I detect before we open the portcullis? Can I detect the magic that was there before?
You can
Like, is
try.
it still there, Alex?
This,
Yeah.
on a successful check, the spell ends.
So which one you got rid of? The one to the
On the
center?
right, the one over here on the
I
north,
thought it was straightforward.
and the one on the left.
No, he talked us into doing the one on the side in case, like. until
Okay, so
we
the
can
one
see
the
two.
one on the east.
Yeah, on the east would be the east side.
So just the east side one.
I think that's the one, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, the one to the north and the one to the west are still active, but the one to the east is not.
Okay. So at least we can go that way, but if she goes the other way, she's gonna trip it, whatever it
Try to
is. Like,
run
good or
in front of
bad.
her and block her.
I don't know.
Okay, well, let's try to head her the other. to
Yeah,
the one
let's just see what happens. So I'm gonna mage hand the thing open.
Stand
I'm gonna
back.
make sure Crow is right with her because he can stop her.
Yeah.
He's got the strength checks to do that.
Okay, you raise the portcullis and she starts walking straight north.
Uh-oh.
So I'm gonna
Turn.
grab a hold of her and like drag her through the safe exit.
Why? I want to know if it actually activates for her.
Why?
Have you not seen an Indiana Jones movie?
Yeah.
Look,
It's
if it
probably
doesn't
going to activate and do more damage than just to her.
The whole room could just start collapsing. A giant ball could come rolling down on top of all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Listen,
I'm
this
going
is-
to grab her and try to drag her
Yes.
through the other thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're like a safe path.
Does he
Oh, what
really
if we go through the
yeah.
actual trap? No.
Make a strength check for me, please.
Oh, jeez.
15.
Yeah, you're able to drag her. How far do you want to pull her?
I'm just going to pull her over to like through the opening so that we get to an unbooby trapped opening there.
Nice.
And then I'll let go of her.
Okay. Yep. So you pull her through to the next passageway and she starts walking north again.
All right. And then I'm just going to follow her.
Yep. I'll
I'm
stick up there and right next to her too.
I'm gonna try to detect magic as she's going, just in case we run into anything along the way.
Following close behind.
Okay. She walks to the north and walks back the way you came in through that passageway and is headed back upstairs.
Keep following her.
Is that the stairs that led to that the booby trap we had to like climb across with a rope?
Yeah.
Oh,
geez.
crap.
Oh, man, these escort missions I hate.
Worst video game.
Yeah.
Okay, then we got to stop her again because she's gonna fall down into this booby trap.
So yeah, when we get to that hallway, I'm gonna like grab a hold of her to stop her from moving, and then how are we gonna get her across the?
I don't know.
Make another strength check.
I was happy with her locked in with the coffin. We could have gotten a long
Okay,
rest in there.
I'm gonna ask Crow to help me because apparently I'm not strong enough because I rolled a 7. Crow, help me!
I rolled an at 20, so it would be
Okay, yeah, you're
He's
good.
got him. He's
28,
carrying her like this. He's just holding her.
27.
He went caveman.
So Crow, throw her over your shoulder and then like climb across like you did before, I guess. Can you do that?
I'm so small. I just walk right across, chuckling.
Yeah.
Okay. She continues down and goes down the hallway and then down the little staircase there and back up the long staircase that you came up.
Are we to that room with the big portal thingy and the different rings and all?
Yeah.
What'd they say again?
Well, she's just going right past it, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can try to stop her again if you want to mess around with that thing.
No.
I really
Yeah,
don't.
I think it might do something for us, possibly. What did they say?
Yeah, something bad.
Cast a stone into the fire. Violet leads to the mountain spire. Orange to the castle's peak. Red if lore is what you seek. Green to where the coffins hide. Indigo to the master's bride. Blue to the ancient magic womb. Yellow to the master's tomb.
So I'm just gonna say, like, here's my thought process on this. The last time she was like this was at the lake, where her true love or whatever tried to like reconnect with her, and we stopped her.
We screwed up.
We screwed up. So I'm just gonna like continue to follow.
I want you and Crow just to be ready if you need to stop her
Yeah.
from killing herself or killing us.
Okay, so you're just going to let her wander?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
gonna.
Where does she go to? Oh, by the way, does anything attack us, or can this count as like a short rest?
It's definitely not a short rest because you are moving,
Yeah.
No.
but so far nothing has attacked you. So she walks all the way up to and outside onto the castle wall and walks around to an overlook. And
You can probably get rid of this share screen if you want. I don't think you need it anymore.
right. Thick clouds fill the sky. Through the chilly morning mists, the land of Barovia is visible far below. There is peacefulness here. Rest has come to the valley for the first time anyone can remember. A light flashes behind you. Wheeling around, you see a stately man, a being of flesh and blood, in shining armor and a flapping cape. His countenance shows great strength of will, yet the forcefulness of his presence is tempered by his calm, sad eyes. His features are those of Strahd, yet subtly different. His voice is calm and peaceful. My name is Sergei von Zarovich. He turned to Irina. Tatiana, the time is at hand to rest. Come, my love and wife. He stretches forth his hand. Irina Kolyana's questioning eyes suddenly open with recognition and knowledge. Forgotten memories rush back to her. Sergei, she cries, springing to him with the grace of a doe. They embrace. Irina turns to you and says, I am Irina Kolyana, but in the past I was Sergei's beloved Titania. Through these many centuries we have played out the tragedy of our lives. Now with our deepest gratitude to you that tragedy is over, There's a time for joy to begin again. Shimmering light surrounds Arena and Sergei. Hand in hand, they walk east towards the edge of the overlook.
Can I ask if that was like the same guy that came out of the pool earlier?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, well, who was your boyfriend earlier? If that's your true love.
Shimmering light surrounds Arena and Sergei. Hand in hand, they walk east towards the edge of the overlook. Their feet do not touch the ground as they tread a path beyond this mortal world. Their invisible road takes them beyond the eastern precipice, their glow illuminating and thinning the clouds above Barovia. The clouds suddenly break open, letting shafts of glorious sunlight flood through. In the valley below, the strange fog dissolves. Barovia is free once more.
I will yell, spread the great tale of Piccolo.
and at that, my character's like, I can finally leave. And I disappear.
Okay. What would the rest of you like to do?
Can we have like an Avengers meal at the end credits?
You guys ever tried shawarma? There's a shawarma place around the corner. I'm kind of hungry.
Yep. So I don't know about you guys, but I haven't shit this whole entire time.
Oh, I crapped my pants many times.
Well overdue.
This is when I say, "This house is clean."
Yeah. What has your patron said, John, during this whole time?
I don't know. He was still dancing in the coffin down below last I saw him.
Is he down there?
No, he's with you, and he says, "Well, Jordan, what should we do now that you're in charge?"
I think we got to probably clear out this castle at some point here, if this is where I'm going to be living now.
Nice.
I thought you just said it was clear, you smart ass.
Well, just humor me a little bit. I was having a moment.
Don't you forget about
So
me.
unless any of you want to do something in the moment, I'm going to skip ahead a little bit.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. So yeah, the fog thins day by day through the land, and the Vistani suddenly kind of not disappear. They don't like vanish from thin air, but they start disappearing from the land, leaving the Barovians to.
Is someone healing my festering wound, by the way?
No.
Okay.
I'm letting it fester.
Right.
It's kind of cool looking, Jordan.
I guess it depends on where I'm festering. What part is festering?
6-inch fester.
Right on the groin.
The sun can be seen for the first time in years in the land, and things seem to start to be a little more prosperous under the new rule of Jordan Balmaro. And the rest of you kind of go back to your various homes and kind of return to your lives or look for new adventures. But many years down the road, when you're all much older and possibly on your deathbeds, depending on your race, you begin to hear whispers of this terrible, horrible monster who is taking over this land, and the name Strahd starts to ring in your ears again as people claim that he has returned to Barovia.
You say, "Oh shit, here we go again."
I'm too old for this.
Too old for this shit.
You all remarkably survived, except for Big Will's original character.
Let's be honest. I'm another 70 years old, 30 years older than all of you now.
I was 30. I jumped up 30 with you.
Was the return of
Jordan aged.
I lost this finger right here.
was there
Jordan aged when the ghost?
Yeah, the ghost made him old.
Somebody else got turned older than that.
Me.
Oh, was that you? Okay.
We grew old together.
Yeah.
Was the return
It
to
was
Strahd
just
inevitable,
like
or
yesterday.
what?
It was 30 years ago.
It's just like yesterday. Wait, was the return to Strahd like inevitable, or was it because we didn't burn the ashes enough?
No, that had nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Nothing to do with it, yeah. We definitely burned the
can't
shit
let
out
it
of. We
have
burned the
happy.
shit out of those ashes.
The funny thing I was thinking about doing.
There's a petrified turd in this casket. Weird, like scientists later on, like years later.
So did we get a long rest?
Yeah.
Let me guess. You were debating whether or not to use the heart, right?
No, the heart was what was protecting him from some of the damage. But I was going to have Jordan's patron cast a spell called Meteor Swarm, which is a 40-foot radius sphere, does 20 d6 fire damage and 20 d6 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, wow.
So I was just going to kill everyone and just have Jordan be the only one that survived.
Then I have to fight all the witches. Yeah, I gotta fight 7 witches and a horse.
They probably all would have.
Yeah, because the horse would have definitely been
The
back.
horse would have came back.
Yeah.
I think that would have broken concentration.
Yeah. If I went unconscious, I'm not holding my concentration.
How close was that save, or from that happening? Like 1 or 2 points?
I was going to do 10 up and down, so yeah.
Okay.
Wow, so by 1, 11.
May I mash the delete button?
Well, you can always
snap.
blame
You want
against
to keep
him,
it for posterity's sake?
Yeah, keep it forever.
Oh, he did not. But he missed. You didn't tap it quite right.
You missed it.
No,
That's fate.
I made it. I have other characters on the app.
Oh, okay.
I got to say,
I could have lived through that. It was 40 d6,
yeah,
and there were saving throws.
yep.
So if I made
He's actually
this
doing the
save-
math. He's like,
yeah, even if you rolled max damage, if I made the save because of my rage, it would be halved. I would still be alive.
Amazing.
If I didn't make the save, then I would be
See,
dead.
now I wish we'd had that just to see like the patron's reaction when he looked over and Crow was still alive.
right.
God damn it!
How the hell? Is totally gonna like kill you at that point.
Or I suppose you should say, or I
Will
suppose
there
you
have
should
been a
say,
hit?
me, damn it!
Would there have been a have to see if you hit, or it's just an automatic? It does this damage.
It's a saving throw.
So, but you
half
still
as much
take
on
half.
this.
You were still gonna take half of 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then half again because of. But so
well, no, you would have got
No,
half
but
again.
yeah,
The
Q
rest
would
of
have
us
had to take
the initial half.
best case scenario.
so it would have
half
been
of 40
240
D6.
if he rolled max damage.
Yeah.
Which half of that would be 120, and then half of that would be 60, which would still leave me with 30 something hit points.
So just out of curiosity, I want to see how much damage it would have done.
Let's do it. Let's see.
Yeah, are you going to roll 20 then 20, or all 40 at
I
once?
even rolled minimum
40.
and kept me alive because I would have taken.
Well,
I guess if
100,
you rolled-
130 on a failed save.
Whoa.
130 on a failed save, so a save. Yeah.
130 on a failed save?
Yeah.
I must have calculated wrong. Because I thought it
No,
was
he said 130 before the failed save. That's what he rolled. Was 130.
Okay.
So if you failed on the save, you would take 130. If you made
What was the
save,
saving throw on it?
It
I'm
is
playing this out.
I'm just curious. I was just
dexterity.
15.
Dexterity saving.
Oh, dexterity. So 17.
I'm sure that probably would have saved.
Yeah, I was gonna say that would save.
I got you guys definitely either accidentally or very smartly made some good decisions there in that last battle that made it much more anticlimactic than I meant it to be.
Like what happened? Like
I think the horse was.
What we surprised you with?
The horse was a big thing.
yeah, horse banishment was huge. Yeah.
Like I saw that horse and I was like, I don't want to fight that horse. And then I was actually had forgotten I had banishment at that point. And then I was like, oh,
That's whenever you catch it, I was like, I don't think that horse is from this plane. Make sure you
that's
that
what
My
I-
problem was I was out of spells. I had banishment and a whole bunch of big gun stuff, but I'd already used
I
the spell.
forgot you had
Should we
banishment.
make-
Oh,
Should we make a?
Here's the
Should we
thing,
make a?
banishment is 3rd level, Like it takes third level. It's like third or fourth level, and that was my last third or fourth level spell slot. And I've been saving it for it was my last. It was my last fourth level.
Yeah.
It was my last fourth level spell slot, and I've been specifically saving that to heal everybody one time, like to do a max heal at some point. So I'd completely avoided using all that last fourth level health spell slot just for that purpose. And I was like, screw it, this is going to be worth more than the healing if I can get rid of this horse.
Yeah, for sure. That was key, man.
I was so afraid he was going to make the save, though. I was like,
do you think we should make a memorial? Should we make a memorial T-shirt that said that horse banishment was huge? And I really wanted to punish you for making Arena go in, but I didn't get the chance.
Oh, for making her fight?
Yeah, I really wanted to kill her at the last minute.
I was happy.
That made a big deal, actually. Though she saved me and brought me back, and then I was able to call the patron in for max damage.
Yeah.
So,
I was half tempted to let you.
I mean,
guys
I considered
kill
depending
her.
on where the sequence was when I was going to try to save you.
Every turn a new threat was going to show up. So the fact that you wiped out those vampire spawns when you did, they were at 69, 71, and 82 health points left. So if you hadn't killed them all that turn, they would have been doing some serious damage to you guys while other stuff was showing up.
Yeah, I would have died. I had 22 left.
Oh yeah, we would have been toast if they.
And I was poisoned as well.
Well, I will say I was at full health when Jordan did the sunlight, so I went to 24. That's the only
I
damage.
saved on that, and then it got cut in half, so it did 11 damage to me.
I took 40 or whatever the heck it was. I forget what it was.
44.
44. Yeah, I was like, oh.
I was worried that she was possessed, and I was like, maybe Alex trying to let us know that we should let her die, because that'd be the best. Because what if she made it to a throne or something? Then she's like, I'm back, and oh, you are dead, or some finishing move, And, and it was
I wanted it to be vague, so to see what you guys would do.
Yeah.
Close well, as soon as you when I went up and cast the other thing on her and she didn't react, I was like, okay, this is like before where we couldn't talk to her when she was trying to go into the lake, and that was what I wanted to see play out. Right. That's why I was like, just follow her and see where she goes.
Good call. Yeah.
What would have happened if she'd have walked through some of those spells or traps?
The teleport circle just brings you back to the front of the castle.
Oh, where's the teleport circle?
That's what
one of the traps.
That's what the booby traps were outside of the.
Oh, outside of the crypt or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What about the slip and slide?
What was the hallway?
The slip and slide just brings you down to another room that's underneath that you can go.
So she would have fallen down to another room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So she would have been in a constant loop, just constantly going around.
No.
Well, no, because if she stepped on the portal, she would have went to outside the castle, then she would have taken a different path to where the guy was.
Responds to another trap and gets her somewhere else, and we got to keep trying to find her and direct her.
What if we had used any of those stones? Would they have helped in any way at any time?
They teleport you to where they say they're going to.
So if we'd have taken the master one, we would have went right to him. Yes or no?
The one of them brings you to the yellow one, I think.
One is to the tombs. One is to
the tomb of the master or something. Yeah,
graveyard and then the tomb. The throne or something. I forgot what it was. It was one of those. It was like the gravestone or the graveyard, and then the other one was like the tomb or throne.
Yeah.
And one takes you to the club.
Yeah.
Nice.
One of them takes you back to Solenka Pass, though. They're not all within the castle, so
Were you surprised that we all survived?
Yeah.
Huh?
Is Alex surprised that we all survived?
Oh, I'm pleased you are. Like I said, I'm not out to kill you, but I'm kind of disappointed in myself that I didn't make it more challenging for you.
It was pretty damn challenging.
We were pretty close to toast right there.
So close to toast.
Because I was out of spell slots. I had none left.
As long as you guys felt that it was challenging, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I don't know. We couldn't survive if it was harder.
Man, I'm just glad you cast that web, because that allowed me to do the burning hands.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
If they had all attacked us or dispersed, that would have not been good. I only had 7 health.
I was going to cast web again, and when it came back to my turn, if they were still in the stairwell,
Skeet.
Yep.
I want to thank people who've been coming and watching this for
Yeah,
us.
for
I mean,
sure.
there's been a ton of people like Old
Yeah.
Wolf and Kachung,
Delphia, Glitter,
TJ,
and
Glitter,
And,
Duct Tape. Yeah.
And regardless of whether or not we do anything else, we won't be doing anything next weekend.
Correct.
Just in case you were wondering.
I think, yeah, we'll have to talk. So, what we want to do, if anything. So,
yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be probably at least a couple weeks before we decide if we're going to keep going. But yeah, it's a ton of work.
yeah, you did a ton of work, man. I want to say thank you.
And like honestly, there were some weeks where I felt like I phoned it in. So I'm glad you guys didn't sense that.
I think you did good.
Yeah, if you guys would want to do like a one-off episode again, I'm totally down. That was I know it's a lot of work for Alec just to make one
but
episode.
that was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun too.
I would do one of those again.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, I know Big Will too wants. He wants to do one.
Somebody else to be a DM maybe and let Alec play, and
Maybe we can plan them on.
to join.
We will figure all of that out off air and let you guys who are watching know. But thanks again for watching us. And again, Jason, man, thanks for sticking through with us because you basically been a zombie.
Thanks for having me and putting up with me. Because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm so dumb. and thank you guys for putting up with everything.
Hey,
it's awesome.
I'm the guy who's supposed to know everything, and I don't know half of it. So as the DM, not as like I'm like a smart guy. I mean, as the guy who's supposed to be running the game.
TJ, the special about the D&D history in your life, that would be this show. That's it.
I was going to say some of them is a pretty short. I've tried to talk Thanatos into doing a discussion of that kind of thing about board games and that kind of stuff. It's part of Nerd Alert, but getting that guy to schedule anything's pretty tough.
It's like pulling teeth. All right, well, thank you guys for being engaged every week, except for that one time Gesh fell asleep.
Yeah, sorry.
It was so good.
So tired.
That's all right. It was a boring episode, but thank you guys for staying engaged and then having fun and messing around and making jokes and agreeing to do this crazy thing. And until next time, never turn your back on the vampire. Goodbye.
Turn your back on me.